Chapter 11, Walk Slowly, but Never Backward. In Chapter 11 of Atomic Habits, James Clear focuses on the importance of patience and persistence in habit formation. The chapter's title, Walk Slowly, but Never Backward, encapsulates the essence of this lesson. When building habits, it's crucial to maintain consistent, forward progress even if it's at a slower pace. Clear starts by introducing the story of Roger Bannister, the first person to run a mile in under 4 minutes. Bannister's accomplishment was not just about breaking a record, it was a testament to the power of setting a goal and diligently working towards it. Clear emphasizes that setting goals is essential in habit formation because they provide a clear direction and motivation. The author introduces the idea of the plateau of latent potential, which refers to the period of working on a new habit where it seems like nothing is changing. During this phase, the benefits of your efforts are not immediately visible. However, Clear explains that these are critical moments where habits are being built beneath the surface. He shares the story of a cancer survivor, Scott, who applied the principles of patience and persistence to overcome adversity. Scott's journey illustrates the concept that habits are formed through consistent small actions that may not produce immediate results. To emphasize the importance of patience, Clear introduces the idea of the valley of disappointment. This is the phase where people often quit their new habits because they don't see the expected results. Clear argues that this valley is a natural part of the habit-building process and should be expected. The key is to keep moving forward. Clear then introduces the concept of the Goldilocks rule, inspired by the fairy tale of Goldilocks and the Three Bears. The rule suggests that the most satisfying human experiences and achievements happen when we operate within the zone of proximal development. This means working on tasks that are neither too easy nor too hard. The Goldilocks rule applies to habit formation because it encourages setting the right level of challenge for your habits. If a habit is too easy, it won't be satisfying, and you may lose interest. If it's too hard, you might get discouraged and give up. The key is to find that balance, where the habit is challenging but still achievable. Clear shares the story of comedian Jerry Seinfeld and his Don't Break the Chain method. Seinfeld famously used a wall calendar to mark an X for every day he wrote new material. The simple act of keeping the chain going became a powerful motivator for him. The chapter ends with the concept of falling in love with the process rather than the end result. Clear suggests that you should enjoy the daily practice of your habits rather than fixating on the ultimate goal. This mindset shift helps you embrace the plateau of latent potential and the valley of disappointment as part of the journey. In conclusion, Chapter 11 of Atomic Habits highlights the significance of patience, persistence, and consistency in habit formation. It teaches us to embrace the plateau of latent potential and the valley of disappointment as natural phases in building lasting habits. The Goldilocks rule guides us to find the right level of challenge for our habits, and the Don't Break the Chain method demonstrates the power of consistency. Ultimately, it encourages us to fall in love with the process, making the journey of habit building just as rewarding as the destination. This detailed summary of Chapter 11 provides insight into the key principles and concepts discussed in this part of Atomic Habits. If you have any specific questions or need further clarification, please feel free to ask. Chapter 12, The Law of Least Effort. Chapter 12 of Atomic Habits dives into the concept of the law of least effort and how simplifying your habits can lead to better results. James Clear discusses the psychology behind this law, shares real-life examples, and provides practical tips on how to make your habits easier to maintain. In this extensive summary, we'll explore the key ideas presented in this chapter. Understanding the law of least effort. The law of least effort, in the context of habit formation, is all about making the desirable behaviors as easy as possible and the undesirable ones as difficult as possible. This principle is grounded in the concept that humans are naturally inclined to follow the path of least resistance. In the world of habits, this means that people tend to adopt habits that require minimal effort and resist those that feel burdensome. Clear discusses how this principle relates to the psychology of motivation and habit formation. He explains that people are more likely to take action when they believe the effort required is minimal and the reward is significant. The challenge, therefore, is to align your habits with this inherent human tendency. The principle of least effort in action. Clear provides examples that illustrate how the principle of least effort influences our daily lives. One striking example is our preference for consuming fast food over cooking a healthy meal. The ease and convenience of fast food, despite its known health risks, often override our intentions to eat well. This shows how the path of least resistance shapes our behavior. In another example, Clear discusses how digital media platforms like Netflix and YouTube use autoplay features to keep users engaged. By automatically playing the next episode or video, they reduce the effort required to continue watching, making it more likely that users will stay engaged for longer periods. This is a classic application of the law of least effort in the digital world. Leveraging the law of least effort for habits. The law of least effort is a powerful tool for habit formation and behavior change. By making good habits easy and bad habits difficult, you can leverage this principle to your advantage. Clear provides a structured approach to applying the law of least effort to your habits. He discusses the following strategies. 1. Prime your environment. The physical environment plays a significant role in shaping your behavior. If you want to establish a habit, make it as easy as possible. For instance, if you aim to drink more water, keep a water bottle within arm's reach at all times. The mere presence of the water bottle makes the habit more convenient. 2. Reduce friction. Identify the obstacles and points of friction that hinder your habits. If you're trying to read more, but your book is buried under a pile of clutter, you're less likely to pick it up. Clear your path of any obstacles that might make your habits inconvenient. 3. Use the 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule, introduced in a previous chapter, suggests starting your habit with just 2 minutes of effort. This aligns with the law of least effort because it makes the habit seem incredibly easy. Once you start, you're more likely to continue. 4. Optimize for laziness. Embrace your natural inclination to be lazy by optimizing your environment for relaxation. If you want to watch less television, consider removing the batteries from your remote control. This adds a layer of effort to the habit and might make you think twice before turning on the TV. 5. Master the art of procrastinating on purpose. Use strategic procrastination to your advantage. If you have a habit you'd like to delay, schedule it for a time when it's more convenient. Clear explains that delaying the habit doesn't mean you're avoiding it. You're simply making it more convenient by aligning it with your natural rhythms. 6. Automate good behavior. Make positive habits automatic. For instance, automate your savings by setting up an automatic transfer to your savings account each month. This minimizes the effort required to save money. The Goldilocks rule and habit difficulty. In this chapter, Clear introduces the concept of the Goldilocks rule in relation to habit formation. The Goldilocks rule suggests that humans are most motivated when working on tasks of moderate difficulty. Habits that are too easy can become boring, while those that are too challenging can be discouraging. This principle reinforces the idea that the path of least resistance is closely linked to motivation. When a habit is just the right level of difficulty, it aligns with the law of least effort, making it more likely for individuals to follow through. Clear recommends a straightforward strategy to apply the Goldilocks rule to your habits. Make sure they are neither too easy nor too hard. Find the sweet spot where the habit is challenging but still achievable. This way, you'll maintain motivation and stay on course. Conclusion and key takeaways. Chapter 12 of Atomic Habits highlights the law of least effort, which is a fundamental principle in habit formation and behavior change. Understanding and applying this law can make it easier to build good habits and break bad ones. Key takeaways from this chapter include: people are naturally inclined to choose the path of least resistance. Make your desired habits as easy as possible to adopt. Reduce obstacles and friction that hinder habit formation. Apply the 2-minute rule to make habits seem incredibly easy. Embrace your inclination to be lazy and optimize your environment accordingly. Apply the Goldilocks rule to find the right level of difficulty for your habits. By simplifying your habits and aligning them with the law of least effort, you can increase the likelihood of success in your journey of building positive, lasting habits. Remember, the goal is to make the desired behavior feel effortless and the undesired behavior feel challenging. As you work with this principle, you'll find that you can harness the power of the law of least effort to make lasting changes in your life and build atomic habits that serve you well.